In February, Jane and I have been married for 43 years. Sounds like a long time, and it is a long time. And I look back over the years we've had together, and it's been a wonderful relationship and great marriage. We've got 2 children, 8 grandchildren. In fact, this week she's off in Tennessee visiting 4 of those grandchildren with our daughter. And I look back how we got to first together, and we grew up in the same small town. It was a little farming community in Illinois, and about 600 people in town, so there weren't a lot of people to pick from. And we went to the same church and same school together and same college. And then it was in my sophomore year of college that I proposed to her on Valentine's Day. And a year later, in my junior year, on February the 12th, we got married. And after that, my grades improved. I was able to study a lot better. And so I'm not saying I would advise that to everyone, because I can remember going into the Dean of Students office. It was Dr. John Webb, our professor's father here at Hope. And I said to him, I'm thinking about getting married. What would you suggest? And he said, well, I would advise against it. And his motivation was to help me be a good student. However, I knew my personality was such that getting married would help me be a better student. So I'm glad we did. I'd really encourage you, when you're looking for the right person, to make sure that you take your time and that you ask God to guide you. We've had a wonderful marriage together, and I look forward to many years to come. One of the things that's unique about my family, and I'm referring now to my parents who've been married over 60 years, and my 2 brothers and my sister, and all of the children that they have, which there's a big family, over 45 of us altogether. There's not a single divorce in our family. And I look at that and I think, what's the key? And I think if you were to ask my mom and dad, they would say it's probably the fact that they've kept Christ at the center of their marriage. So when I think about our relationship between Jane and me, and that of my children that I pray for them as well, is for Christ to always be at the center of their relationship. For us to love Christ even more than we love our spouse. And so for us, the thought of divorce or separating has never entered into our thinking. And I can think that's the same true of my siblings. None of us have ever even considered or contemplated not staying married to our spouses. So it's a great thing, and it's kind of unique today when you see a family with as many children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren as my parents have, but there's not a single divorce in all that family.